Hi, I'm Rhonda.
And I'm Paula. We're so excited to be here. Happy Sunday.
Happy Sunday. I hope you're drinking coffee and like living your best life today.
Yeah, so we want to talk to you and we actually want to ask you a question. Are you a burned out Betty?
Or a burned out Bob.
Yeah, because if you are, there's some symptoms that you have that might be showing up in your life.
Yeah. Let's talk about burnout. So what are some of the symptoms that you faced in burnout?
So burnout is where nothing ever really feels fun anymore, no matter what you're doing. Even when you're out with friends or you're on a vacation, everything's just kind of flat.
Yeah.
It's one of the things I would say.
Yeah, and then when you're doing a deal and you just feel like nothing's going right, you're just burned out. You don't want to talk about their roof. You don't want to deal with a $5,000 gap. You don't want your clients to text you and say, we've changed our mind. Like, there's just so much to this job. And then when you're burned out, it's really hard to deal with it. Right, Paula?
It is hard. And I just think that in this business, in any business really, especially a job like this, you have to set aside time and you have to use certain tools so that you don't completely burn out, because then you're not going to be productive and
Right.
you're not actually going to be successful and you're not going to be happy.
And you're not going to be happy. And that's the number one thing, don't you think? Like, success, that's one thing. But if you're not happy, that's a whole different thing. So let's talk about some things that you can do to help you with your burnout. And you know what? If you're burned out, you're not alone. You're not. Everyone gets burned out. Even us.
For sure. And we work
Yeah.
at it every day.
We do.
So one of the things that you can do is exercise, even if it's just taking a walk, just something to clear your mind. And Rhonda's been really helping me to stay on track with that. And you're totally in the zone. You're doing great.
I am. So I have a Fitbit. I don't know what you guys have, probably Apple Watch, whatever. I tried that, but it was too high tech for me and it was too big. So anyway.
Oh, I have one. I don't have it on.
Yeah, I have a Fitbit right here. But what we do is every day I have 7,000 steps. I have to do it. And if I don't do it, I'm like walking up and down my house, my stairs, but I have to hit that goal, because if you don't hit your goals, you're letting yourself down. So my goals right now, 7 hours of sleep, which is hard for me because I don't sleep that well, but I've been making myself do it. 7,000 steps a day or more. And then I'm drinking more water, guys. Like, and I'm trying to watch what I eat too, because I feel like if I'm not my version of my best self, I can't be the agent that I want to be either.
Exactly. So self-care. It's basically self-care,
Yeah.
whatever that means to you. Maybe it's going hiking. Maybe it's taking a little getaway by yourself for a couple days to the mountains. Whatever it is, because you know you and you know how you recharge. Maybe it's being with a friend. But being around people also that lift you up and don't drain you and that aren't negative, because I'm telling you, you guys, those people really carry a lot of weight in how you show up in your world every single day.
And you're gonna sell more and you're gonna be happier if you put yourself in the right environment. If you're trying to sell in environments that I'll give you an example. I do luxury homes, but I do not hang out at the country club. I just don't like it. When my stepdad, when I was younger, I had to work at a country club because my stepdad was a general manager of a country club. So I just didn't like it, and that's my deal, right? But I'm gonna do volunteer stuff and I'm gonna hang out with people that I really like, because then people are attracted to me and they want to work with me, right? So put yourself in the environment where you belong. Don't try and put yourself in a place where you don't belong just so you can get business. You're just not gonna be as happy.
Because it's not authentic.
It's not.
So it doesn't work. So keep this in mind.
Yeah.
If it's Sunday where you are, it's Sunday here, and we're sitting outside, and it's just, the sun is out, and it's helping already so much. I feel so much better. So do something for you today and practice some self-care so you don't be a burnout Betty.
Yes, or burned out Bob.
It's true. See you later.
Bye, guys.